Payers, including public programs like Medicare and Medicaid, as well as private insurance plans, cover a significant share of the cost of healthcare. Without insurance coverage, healthcare providers may hesitate to adopt a new technology. In this discussion, we will explore strategies for convincing insurers to pay for a new medical technology. It's important to note that not all new technologies require a new coverage determination. Many new medical technologies can be covered under existing coverage policies. In such cases, payers assess how the new technology resembles existing ones and whether current policies can be applied. For today's discussion, however, we will focus on those that do require such determination. Coverage determinations are typically made through evidence-based process. It often involves a systematic review of evidence to answer two key questions. Is the quality of the evidence sufficient to draw valid conclusions? Does the new technology's net clinical impact, considering both benefits and risks, result in an overall positive result? The first question centers on study design to reduce bias. You may have heard study design techniques such as randomization, control group, prospective study, and large sample size to help minimize potential biases. The second question revolves around clinical utility, which refers to the usefulness and impact of a new technology in patient care. For therapeutics, FDA's evidential requirements regarding safety and effectiveness often overlap with payers' clinical utility consideration. For diagnostic tests, Medicare's evidence evaluation frameworks highlight different evidential requirements for FDA approval and CMS's coverage determination. Clinical utility requires testing results are actionable in a clinical setting, which may include changing physicians' diagnostic thinking, patient management plan, and improving patient outcomes. Payers also assess whether study findings are applicable to their covered populations. In Medicare's case, this primarily concerns populations aged 65 and above. Where Medicare generally does not factor in cost in making coverage decisions, Medicaid and private payers do. They may request a cost-effectiveness analysis, which measures the relative cost and benefits of interventions. Common metrics like cost per quality adjusted life years gained are used, with the lower costs being preferred. Payers may also establish willingness to pay thresholds when making coverage determinations. So what suggestions do we have for innovators seeking insurance coverage for new medical technologies? First, understand the specific evidential requirements of the payers. Also, plan ahead, as generating the necessary evidence can be time-consuming. Last, keep in mind that payers may have unique patient population, so focus on technologies and evidence applicable to their covered population. In my book, Healthcare's Reimbursement Maze, I dive into examples and discussions on these topics. You can find the book on Amazon and also Barnes & Noble.